So I'm Jeremy, and I'm down in Canberra. I work for DFAT. My wife and I've got 2 kids. My wife and I decided a while ago that we would like to give our kids an international experience. We've had a little bit of that ourselves in our life, and we really appreciated the ability to be immersed in a different culture, learn a new language, be a minority for a change, and just see the world in a wider prism than what we perhaps did when we were growing up. Well, my wedding anniversary this year is our 20th wedding anniversary, so it's I guess in a way it might be a milestone of our commitment that but for us, it doesn't matter. We're going to be together in 40 years time, so why celebrate that we've made 20? I guess is a kind of a weird way of looking at it. So it's going to be I guess special in the way that perhaps we appreciate each other a bit more because we're apart. So Anita is just this beautiful, giving, woman who is so supportive, is so trusting, is so caring. To have found my soulmate so early in life, can't have come by accident. It was meant to be, and I'm just so lucky to kind of have her in my life. I don't know. She's amazing. So I love Anita because she just seems to have an untapped ability to give. She's supportive. She is an amazing parent to our kids. I hope she knows that I appreciate that. So let's start with Eliza. So Eliza is this super kind of caring, gifted, loving, smart kid. She's just a beautiful kid, and she has adapted to this new kind of way of living with me being away really, really well. She's kind of highly sensitive to our feelings, and I think tries to be strong for us. So she's an amazing young girl. I love her enormously, and I'm so proud of the achievements she's made at school and the kind of beautiful person she's turned out to be. So Jonah is my boy. He's an amazing soccer player, and one of these kids that people are drawn to. One of these boys that people just like to be around. He's got a massive heart, a beautiful character. He's active, he's funny, he's just a good guy to be around. So, great kids, both of them. Just amazing, beautiful characters. More than anything, our hope is that we can live together as a family. We've been a big proponent of not going to bed angry, or not trying not to go to bed with unresolved issues. We've never been a big fan of, right, you're sleeping on the couch tonight, and you know, for good or bad, it seems to work for us. I think often we've found it, well, in my experience, we've found that most arguments, there's a little bit of fault on both sides. You know, obviously in most times, you know, it can be skewed one way or another, but if we both acknowledge that, okay, yeah, look, I feel really strongly about that particular thing, but I understand I probably shouldn't have raised that as well, you know, and taking the attitude of you being the first one to break the ice and kind of be apologetic doesn't mean you're backing down. What it means is that, you know, I still feel strongly about it, I shouldn't have said that, you know, and that generally is a pretty good icebreaker. And it's hard to stay angry at someone when they're conveying things like that. I would hesitate to say that probably now's maybe the hardest time we've had. Our marriage has gone through ups and downs. Right now, we're living apart. That's probably the hardest thing we've had to deal with as a family, both from the kids' perspective in their comprehension of why is Dad away all the time? Why can't he just work at home? And from my wife's perspective of having to deal with it all. So we have a lot of good times. We, you know, spending simple times together, kicking the football with my son, you know, and we were doing it the other day, and you know, whatever happened, we both went in to tackle each other, and we both fell over, and we fell on top of each other, and we just, you know, burst out laughing and laid on the ground, you know, laughing at each other because we both just looked completely uncoordinated. My girl at the beach, you know, floating over waves together and deciding whether to go under the wave or over the wave and trying to trick each other and, you know, pretending to grab each other's ankles under the water, you know. It's the simple things that I think we cherish, you know, as a family. You know, it's those out the backyard times or down at the beach times. You know, those are the things that I think we enjoy most these days. Trying to involve ourselves as a family in as much of that as possible is kind of what we get a kick out of, I think. You know, they're the fun times.